Question number 13 asks us to solve an inequality, and this inequality happens to involve fractions. So let me pause for a minute with this picture and then we'll go to my worksheet. Alright, here we are at the worksheet with the problem. To solve an inequality like this, probably one of the best things to do is to actually get rid of the fractions. So what we're going to do is we're going to pay attention to the LCD. In this case, the LCD of 3 and 5, the smallest number they can both go into would be 15. So bam, I'm going to multiply this side by 15, and bam, I'm going to multiply the other side by 15. What you do to one side, you do to the other. I'm going to put little safety nets around these so I remember to distribute. But then watch what happens. The 3 goes into the 15 5 times. When I distribute 5 times 7 is 35, minus 5 times 2x, 10x, no sign changing. On the right-hand side, the 5 goes into the 15 3 times. When I distribute the 3 with the parens that I built in, I end up getting 12x plus 3. My next step is to try to get the variables on one side and the numbers on the other. I'm going to make all the variables appear on the left and the constants appear on the right. So I'm going to subtract 35 from both sides. Oops, 35, there we go. All right, let me change that. And I'm going to subtract 12x from both sides. So on the left-hand side, I have a negative 22x, no sign changing. And on the right-hand side, 3 minus 35 is a negative 32. At this point, we need to divide both sides by negative 22. When you divide both sides of an inequality by a negative, you're going to have to change the inequality sign. Okay, divide everything through by a negative 22. On this side we have x, and on this side negative over negative is a positive. We have 32 over 22. X is greater than or equal to. When I reduce this by a factor of 2, I get 16 on the top and 11 on the bottom. So our solution set to this inequality is the set of all real numbers, x's, such that x is greater than or equal to 16/11. In set builder notation, I can write that as the set of all x's such that x is greater than or equal to 16/11. If I drew a graph, I would put a bracket on 16/11 and I would shade to the right, including shading the arrow because it goes on forever. And remember, even though you don't have to put it on this graph, remember at the end of that arrow, well, at the end of it, it keeps going. We have infinity. This is the symbol infinity. Okay, and if I want to write my answer in interval notation, bracket 16/11, comma, infinity, paren. Remember that infinity or negative infinity is a symbol. You don't reach it. It's not included. Therefore, it's never bracketed. So there's the solution set to our linear inequality written 3 different ways. Thank you.